what comes from nothing and returns to nothing. Nothing. First, I am nothing. Then whatever this is, then nothing again. So the truth of me is nothing. Ask yourself, who am I? And what you'll find is that the source of life isn't a garden. It's a whole. We are animated on a dust-to-dust basis in a dream state universe that exists for entertainment purposes only. And the show must go on. So, based on the certain fact that there is only consciousness, we can conclude that the dream state universe is essentially an infinity mirror. So, that's nice.
Welcome back to Ray's Wisdom. This last of the 3-part video that I'm recording right now is for the sole purpose of covering 3 main subject things that I want to mention. Starting off with the last video I made, which involved Colin Russell-J. Colin Gould. In the beginning of it, where I mentioned he used jargon verb, I believe I said it's actually jargon verb, and I believe I also mentioned that he said that ing negates the noun space. That was incorrect. This is why I'm stopping incorrect right now, that statement, because the ing actually is a modifier in the present tense. It modifies any words that you attach to it. I learned this from my tutor, Colin Jason-Matthew Colin Glass, actually, and I believe he was the first one to point that out to me. And Russell did not say ing negates the noun time. I misspoke on that one, so I'm performing the stop incorrect. And also, in his name there, when I syntaxed his name, I syntaxed it adjective pronoun when it's actually a pronoun because the colon actually break the continuance of the evidence, making Gould also a pronoun. And with the documentary film, well, I believe I also had that wrong, and that's what I want to convey to you guys. You will get things wrong with this quantum grammar thing. It's just the way it is. Just like a math problem, you will get it wrong sometime. And that's the beauty of this technology. You can always go back and stop and correct and fix it and see what's wrong with the sentence. Or somebody could point it out to you and you could look at it and verify it and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. And that's the whole point. There is no higher authority. It's an equal level playing field. If I know how to do a math problem, if I can do a math problem, I could do that math problem. If I made a mistake on it at times, it could easily be fixed just by me revisiting it and noticing it, or somebody simply pointing it out to me. And that's the way quantum grammar works. This is what I want you guys to know, is that you don't have to be afraid to use it. Even with the fiction system, if you decide to use it for court purposes, do the best that you can and make sure you know the mechanics, the syntax keys, and have a good understanding on how they are supposed to be positioned, and do the best that you can. And if you can also have somebody else check it for you, that's one of the best practice in this. And that mistake I had in the last video, I noticed that mistake once the video was uploaded. And Colin Jason-Matthew Colin Glass also contacted me and told me, hey, you have a boo-boo there. And I told him, yes, I know. My volition is to stop incorrect in the next video. And this is what I'm doing. I am going to finish scrutinizing this page of :Russell-J::Goal, because that's what I resolved to do from the beginning. So I'm gonna move along and finish it and express my thoughts about it. And one thing to keep in mind is that nobody's better than anyone. There is no such thing as a smart person. Some people learn faster than others. That's it. That's the whole depth and breadth of the whole situation. Anybody could learn any skill, some faster than others. That's why I don't even use the word smart in my vocabulary, because it's just another misconception. So let's go ahead and move along with the rest of the video, because there are some things on there I wanted to point out that I feel could be of use to whoever is interested in what this technology is all about: quantum grammar, correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, and the correct performance. So here we go. Those who know me know I do what I do because that's simply what I like to do, and that's just a function of mine, and I enjoy doing it. As I mentioned before, it's a fun pastime for me to share with anyone who's willing to listen, who find interest in what I have to share. It's not something I have to do or need to do, or doing it to get reimbursed or get paid or to gain subscribers. As a matter of fact, I decided to put the closure in the beginning of this video stating that if you're sensitive to certain contents, find that little red button on the top of your screen, the one that says unsubscribe. Go ahead and push that button, click on it, because I do not want anybody on my channel that's unable to handle the information, what I'm conveying. And I know it's not for everyone. Trust me, I used to think that people would grasp easily what I'm expressing. It took me a little while to figure out, holy smokes, I'm really one of the few that can see and comprehend certain things and be interested in certain things and actually challenge certain things that doesn't really make sense to me. And everyone else, well, most people, they just go along with the whatever narrative, just they go along to get along. And I do that too occasionally, but in some situations my conscience simply won't allow me to just stay quiet. I could, but I choose not to. And this is why I give the disclaimer, no claimer, this message in the beginning of this video. If you are sensitive to certain content, please unsubscribe, because I am not looking for subscribers. I'm only looking for those who's interested in cultivating knowledge and learning and contributing, hopefully, from what they learn. Maybe that would spark a neuron and allow them to contribute one way or another. And I find that's the way things work. It's usually by accident or unexpected. Just because you heard something, that automatically set you up to pick up on other things that you probably wouldn't normally pick up on. So my contents are created for the sole purpose of sharing what I've learned and what I have direct experience with, first-hand knowledge, and willing to share it to those who want it. And those that do not, well, you know what to do.